Hey ladies, happy New Year! It's the first day of a new year, which is always so full of promise and expectation, hopefulness. It's a really good time to start new habits. Of course, what usually happens, we all know it. Usually, the emotions and motivation are high, and 2 weeks later, they are not. So that is real, and that is very likely going to happen to each of you. So the fact that you're in a group where you're going to get accountability and support to push over that initial hump, my goal is that you'll head into February feeling excited and encouraged about what you want to do and not already like you failed. That's how so many people roll into February every single year. And it's sad and doesn't have to be that way. So, a couple things. The group I just did last month, which most of you were a part of, we went through this book, Made to Crave. The focus of this book is about putting God at the center of our food, fitness lives. Usually, even if we are pretty good Christians, I don't like that verbiage, but you know what I mean, we still will put up boundaries when it comes to our personal comforts, especially when they're around food. We don't really want to bring God into that journey, but what we learned and what we know is that we need to bring God into that journey, especially if we want to see success and if we want to get over and out of our own just cyclical thought patterns and behaviors that we do. We need to bring God into that. So I'm going to bring that forward. I'm not going to do daily devotionals like we did last time, but I'm going to bring up topics from the book, talk about things that maybe we didn't talk about last month. And if y'all have it, are reading it, you can talk about it. So we all have a context for what you're talking about. Jenny, I'm going to get a copy of this in the mail to you. Okay. Next, I want you to pick a word for this month. I like to start out each new year coming up with a word that is sort of a focal point for me to come back to when things get out of control, when they get hectic. And this year, the word that I'm choosing is breathe, which every single time I can remember to just get connected with my breath, everything just kind of makes sense again and I get out of all of my weird head stuff. So I'm going to try to do that all year long, but I'm going to start by doing that this month. So I want y'all to pick a word. So examples can be focus, simplify, choose life. That's more of a phrase, but I think one of you had that last group or wrote it down. I really love that. Choose life. So what is it that you really need to remember to do or focus on throughout this month? And then if that works for you, I want you to take that, throughout the year. One thing that you're focusing on. We tend to want to set all the goals, right? And we get to a place where we're like, well, if I can just fix everything, I just need to fix everything, and then my life will be perfect. If I can just fix everything. Well, we're not going to fix everything. And frankly, it's not our job to fix everything. Our job is to do our part the best we can and then let God into our lives to do the rest. We had a short service this morning at church and it was great. And the message was using the birth of Jesus as an example. Okay, what was the role that God had? God had a lot of parts to play in that story. And what was Mary's role? Mary's role was to say, yeah, okay, God, you can birth this baby Jesus through me. I'm cool with that. So instead of trying to control every single detail, let's open up to what God has for us and say, yeah, I'll do my part to the very best of my ability. Okay, what for the health bet, folks? Most of you are participating in the health bet, which means at the end of this, if you qualify, you will get a payout. The payouts were not substantial last time, so I wouldn't be expecting to get rich off this. But it's a fun incentive to be consistent. Here are the rules. For each of these 4 weeks, you need to log 3 workouts. They do not have to be Beachbody workouts. They can be a walk that you do, a run that you do, something on a machine at home. Of course, Beachbody workouts all count as well. Log at least 3 of those a week and 5 Shakeologies a week. With your shake, take a picture. It can be of just the shake. It can be of you drinking the shake. It can be of your preparation of the shake, but post a picture with the shake for that post to count. So 3 workouts, 5 shakes each week. You'll get a little payout at the end automatically, which is super fun. What can you expect from me? I'm gonna be in here every day, not necessarily doing a video, but I'll check in with you. We're gonna talk about water a lot. Water's the quickest thing to let go, and it's the quickest, easiest thing to get back to truly affect your energy levels, your general enjoyment of life, y'all. Your brain needs to be hydrated for you to feel good. It's kind of that simple. Also, we're going to talk about specifically what we are eating. I'm going to share crock pot recipes with you. I'm going to talk about prepping. There's a lot that I want us to just get into the nitty-gritty of what we're really eating on a daily basis, so we all kind of feel empowered in that way. Even though we engage a group like this, we can still be pretty lost around food, and that is where the battle is won. Okay, this is long. I'll try to keep my videos short. I'm really excited y'all are here. I'm gonna post like a welcome question at the top for you to answer, and let's start. Let's just start. Okay, bye. Happy New Year.